All right. Business mode today. What up, YouTube? Thank you for joining me today. It's just going to be me, your host, Mingo. I'm trying to give my co-host a little break. Miguel's in town. He just came from Cali. I'm trying to give him a break. I'm trying to give Moy and G a little break. You don't have to be rushing around to do this podcast. But please leave a... please leave a like. Subscribe. It helps us a lot. Sometimes we get one random viewer. He might not sub, but he keeps us motivated to bring you guys good topics and keep doing this podcast for you guys, because we have a lot to talk about up in here. But please help the channel. Liking and subscribing is the way you can help. And yeah, but dude, I gotta get something off my chest. So the other night I went to the bars. I told my co-host G, hey, I just want to go dance. I just want to, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to lose some weight, and I'm just trying to dance. I'm not really trying to drink a lot. So we went out with some of his friends, and a couple of them were my friends, and we ended up bar hopping. We were bar hopping here, there, but let me get to the gist of it. It was the end of the night. It was like 1:20, 1:10. We were at the last bar. Some people went to the bathroom. G went to the bathroom. I don't know where G went. And there's this girl who was part of our friend group, but she's not really our friend. She was with some friends too who are not really like my friends. They're from Denver. And there's this guy showing her a rear naked choke. So he's grabbing her and he's just going like that. And me, being the master jujitsu practitioner that I am, even though I haven't gotten my blue belt in 2 years, I go over and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm trying to be a badass. I'm like, nah, that's not how you do a rear naked choke, right? I'm like, you go like this and you put your hand behind her neck so that way it's tight, right? So I showed it on her, but this is how it went, okay? So the guy showed it on her. He was like, oh, rear naked choke. And I was like, nah, dude, that's not how you do it. And I was like, this is how you do it, rear naked choke. And then I let go real quick. And then the girl, she starts going like low key. It was kind of like that one moment when you look at the little kid and it's like, don't look at him, he's gonna cry more. Like, she was kind of like she was like about to cry, you know what I mean? Like, she coughed, but the more attention she got from everybody, like, she wanted to cry. So then I was telling her, oh, I'm sorry. I probably did do it like a little bit, tiny bit tight, but I just did it like 2 seconds. It was like, here, it's like this. And then that was pretty much it. You have to go behind the head. And then I let go, and then she was kind of like, and then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And yeah, then, okay, so maybe it was too tight because she immediately grabbed on her throat. But I'm not too sure. You see? No, but later on, like, the situation kind of shifted. Like the people around were kind of like looking at her, so she was kind of fine. I was telling her, oh, I'm sorry. She didn't start crying until like people like came around and like We're like what? But that was even like upstairs. That happened like even like later. And like people were saying like, "Oh, you choked out a girl." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I didn't do anything. But apparently I'm streaming, but I didn't even really want to stream here. That's crazy. Dang it. Who's watching me right now? Moy? Is that you, Moy? Is that you? Moy, is that you? Dude. Here, let me see. I'm gonna change the title of the video. How I go out a girl and got it out of a bar. Hey, and if you're watching this right now, I wanted to record it, but my my stupid head just clicked on the streaming button. But yeah, basically everybody at the bar was saying that I choked her out, so then I got kicked out outside. And the guy grabbed me, he came, he pulled up my shirt, and right there I'm like sitting across her. I'm like, "Yes, I'm sorry." And the girls are like, "Oh, like you're an asshole." I'm like, "Yes, yes." I'm just accepting it. I'm just like apologizing and accepting it. Guy comes up, grabs me by the shirt, he's fucking dragging me and like just to kiss me outside. I'm like, "All right, whatever, you know." And then I just walk to the front, wait for my friends, and I'm just there kind of perplexed, you know, cuz I didn't know like people here were kind of like I don't know, they really take matters into their hands, you know, when they don't even know the situation. They especially when it's like it has to do with the girl and getting choked out, which is not a bad thing, you know, but like I feel like it's also like society kind of extract like making it worse in a way, cuz I feel like the people that were around kind of did make it worse, cuz like it was bad. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was like it was my fault, you know what I mean? Like but it didn't have to go to extremes. Like I didn't really like I wasn't like really like choking her and I was like holding it for I dude, like literally it was like a second, max 3 seconds. I wasn't like holding like for dear life. It was just like, oh, like I might have if dude, sometimes people don't know their own strengths, you know? Maybe right there me, I did do it too tight and I'm not saying no. And that's what I explained to the cop too when they got there. But I really do feel bad for her. But let me explain the cop situation. So the cops get there. I'm outside. I'm standing out there. There's a guy before, like, there's a guy talking to me before the guy steps up to me and he's asking me, like, oh, this and like questions about how I did it. And then I'm telling him how it happened. And then this fool cop gets there. And then this guy's like, oh, good thing you're here. Cause if not, I would have fucking fucked them up. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Honestly, like people, they want to be the hero. Like let them be the hero for this simple thing, right? So cop gets there. I explained to him like, oh, I was just showing her. I might have done it like a little too tight, but it wasn't like I meant to just like hold on and grab her and like strangle her. And the cop was really nice and understanding. And 5 seconds later, a guy comes up and he's telling the cop, "Oh, pig, it's just because we're Mexican. It's because we're brown." I'm just like in my head, I'm just like, oh my god, dude, like no. I don't know, me, I feel like most cops are not racist. Like most people are humans. They're mostly understandable, you know, but people do have their quirks and stuff as well. But the cop was really understanding. He asked me, "Hey, is this your friend?" And I was like, "Nope, I don't know him at all." He was like, "All right." He told the guy, "Get out of here." And yeah, and then he told me, "All right, hold on. My colleague is going to go and see the other side of the story, right?" So they went, they got the other side of the story. And what I heard is like she had some mental traumas about getting choked or something. That's something that I heard, not from the cop, but from our friends later. And actually, there's one of my friends, Senna, who actually helped me a lot when the cop was there. The cop asked her like, "Is he with you?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so he can see that I'm like hanging out with like other girls, right? But they asked the girl what happened, and I guess she had some mental problems or something about that. And the cop is like, "You're free to go." I was like, "Cool." And yeah, dude, like it was a they made it more of a big deal than it needed to be. Me, I just kind of moved on, and I know it was my fault at the beginning, but I do feel I don't know if it's like society or like the people in this town that kind of exaggerated it, or yeah, dude, like, or if it was her who like made it like just made it bigger than it had to be, right? Cuz I I've I've done jujitsu for 2 years. This is my first year as doing with the gi, with the suit, and my first year I was doing it with no gi. So trust me, I've gotten choked out by a bunch of girls. I've choked out guys. I've choked out girls too, but mostly girls have choked me out though, because most girls that stay around are probably like brown belt. They're higher belts too. But yeah, like weird situation. I'm happy I didn't go to jail. I'm happy I had friends around me who supported me. Even some of the mutual friends we had with the girl kind of were on my side because it was kind of like exaggerating for a second there. But I just want to say like the cops are good. People are better than you think. And yeah, I'm just doing this video because I want to give my co-host a break, and we're gonna go out tonight and have some fun. And I just want to um yeah, I just want to give them a good night out and them not having to come and do the podcast, because we could do the podcast and I could talk about this situation and we could go on, but we it doesn't really have to go like that. But let me see if I missed any details up in this story. Yeah, I wasn't that drunk. Um, I took one shot, half a beer, and Vegas bomb. Let's say three shots. I took no two shots and half a beer. Honestly, I was pretty sober, I would say, by the end of the night. And yeah, I guess that's why I think I acted super cool. I don't so like even the next day when I woke up, I was like, damn, I acted super cool. Even like I don't know, that could have gone wrong because people's perspectives of things matter so much. And like sometimes, let's say like if I would have got mad with the bouncer or something, then maybe it would have made me the culprit. But I had reasons to get mad because they were low key exaggerating. But low key, I was just doing me. I'm not really like the type of person to like want to fight because I know like like you can get fucked up, like like even me, dude. I know jujitsu, and I just started doing full time Muay Thai this year. And trust me, like you can get hit by a question mark hit whenever too. Like if you're not looking for it, or like even in out in the bars, bro. Like people can jump you, people can do a whole bunch of stuff. So just make sure you're safe. Also make sure if somebody no, never let somebody come up to you like face to face, dude. Keep like keep people away from you, from your fucking area too. And like, if it's a bouncer and they're working for a company, that's different. You know what I mean? That's way different. You gotta respect the people that are working at the place. You gotta respect their place, and it is what it is. But dude, Moy, I know it's you watching. I know it's you watching. Dude, I'm just trying to get this video to like 18 minutes so I can like cut it down, maybe make it a better. Oh no. No. Yeah. But I hope this video gets a bunch of views on the algorithm. I hope you guys can help us leaving a like and subscribing. You guys really don't know how much a subscribe and a like can help. Leaving like a like can like tells leaving a like tells YouTube, "Oh, I like this video. Keep showing me this type of videos." Dislikes don't really matter. Dislikes, they're they're kind of there. They can help you get a little bit traction, but not really. Dislikes don't really do much anymore. I don't even think you can see dislikes on. Yeah, you can only dislike it, but you can't even see how many dislikes a video gets anymore. Let me see. Did I miss any other points? Moy, is that you? Did I miss any other good points? Nope. I think that's it. Well, I didn't get arrested, and that bitch got choked out. And I said a bad word. Thank you. 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 My little eye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're at 18. Yo, thank you, Moy. Thank you, Moy, for watching. I appreciate you, brother. I'll see you at the bars today. We won't do a podcast. This will be the podcast for today, so everybody can just chill, relax, have a day off from the podcast, and have a good Thanksgiving off as well.